back to Elden Ring. What is a hot air balloon doing in the lands between?
It's got blue fire in it, which we haven't seen before. So that's a start to have a question.
Is it a magic hot air balloon?
Well, it's blue, so my brain goes maybe.
Look for dogs.
I don't see dogs, but that's a good point. I see no dogs.
Okay, did it vanish when you hit it?
It did disappear, and we got a big rune. There's a dog. Oh, god damn it. There's two dogs. The freaking arrow ones are really annoying.
The arrow dogs?
No, the marionettes that were firing off two bows at the same time.
An arrow dog would be extremely dangerous.
I'm honestly surprised they haven't backpack mounted crossbows on the dogs yet. Especially in this place where they've done these weird constructions now.
Kind of like the sword-legged birds.
Yep. Nope. No!
Drink!
Alright. You three are dead. That tail swipe did pretty good. Not gonna lie. Like it.
So how would you say and I think we brought this up earlier, but a more 20th, 21st century Elden Ring-ish world would be?
By 21st, you mean more modern century?
Yeah, or maybe even semi-futuristic Souls-like game.
Slow
Could it
lasers?
work?
Slow lasers for sure.
Could it work in a futuristic setting?
I mean, we've had Victorian England style, so we've had guns and stuff. So emulating it based on that shit, like slow lightsabers, I can see it working. Oh, that was a bloodstain. I thought that was an item or something that got dropped.
Or maybe you're an android, and then when you die,
oh yeah, that would be a good way to justify the respawning. Yeah, kind of like how Nier is. It's you just pop back into another vending machine to pop you out.
And then your AI or your current memories gets wiped, and that's what your bloodstain is.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said it was semi-Souls-ish because you would lose experience, but you wouldn't lose all your money.
Yeah. You wouldn't lose everything, but you did lose XP, which could make you technically down level.
So if you would die a lot without picking up your body,
you could technically level down yourself, yeah.
Oh. So you could technically finish Route A at level 1.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Unless it caps how much you lose.
It would be interesting to see if there are any low-level runs.
Oh, that's where we were before. Okay.
Yeah, where they forcibly die late in the game at certain points so they can down level.
Mm-hmm. So the challenge is harder. Because you can't not level up. You're going to get XP no matter what from killing a boss or whatever, you know, that you need to.
Like a only boss experience challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know like low level of like RPG challenges exist.
So remind me again, what was the maiden that we met who gave us the torrent ring? What was her name?
Melina?
Okay, because Melania here is the one that I keep thinking of then.
Melania.
Yeah, because the name is so similar. This marks Melania's southward march. The blade of Makia and her clean-wrought knights grant her wings never to be clipped.
Okay, because this is Melina, and that's Malenia. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Melina or Melina, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no, that's definitely definitely a different spelling. So
Yeah, but
either one, somebody has changed their name, which would not shock me if that's one twist to hide their identity, or if it's just there to throw you off. Likely cave, therefore visions of strange foe. Cave. Still no item. Try underground. Try message.
Yeah, but they're close enough in spelling that I can see how you're getting them confused.
Well, yeah, and because we haven't heard Melina's name in a while. Oh god, the little tiny guys again.
But how would that be a 3-ham omelet?
What are the
like,
three hams?
Smoked, honey glazed, and barbecue.
I feel like you lose the ability to tell which one's which. Because it would just be
like,
salt in the end.
Yeah, but but a honey glazed ham has a bit of sweetness compared to like the savoriness of a smoked ham.
Yeah, but would they blend together is what I'm saying, and you wouldn't be able to really tell the difference besides just it's a ham. Like, would the natural hamness overpower the differences between the three?
Right.
Oh, we got the weapon!
Ooh.
Vulgar malicious saw.
Huh?
Where?
Saw?
There it is. Yes. It's a saw on the end of a pole. Our
So
weapon...
it's a pole arm.
Halberd is what they're considering it. So yeah.
Oh.
A weapon comprised of a saw blade attached to a long grip, brandished by the vulgar militia. Its serrated edge is very effective at inflicting blood loss. The saw is said to also be used to cut up bodies to feed the militia, but there are no first-hand witnesses to confirm the dire rumor. Alright, and then just the spinning axe ability. Alright, it said there should be a cave around here somewhere.
Is our club friend like level +6?
I think it's 12 or 13 right now.
Oh my god, it's a lot more than I thought.
Well, remember, I think this thing goes up to us 25 in this game for regular weapons.
Okay.
Ah, here we go. Here's the thing.
So, our main goal is getting this up to +25?
I mean, unless we find something better, then it'll be that. Cliff Bottom Catacombs.
More catacombs.
So many catacombs. Research ahead. Be wary of behind. I don't. That makes me nervous. Wait a minute. Nope, never mind. I'll have to call that back up. I was looking for like the little statue for the multiplayer. I figured it might be at the top here before we go down. But no such luck.
Well, I'm guessing they mean this area has a lot of back attacking.
Oh no, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming once we get down there, something's going to be behind this elevator, like this way.
So...
But I was looking for the multiplayer thing,
Hmm.
but it's not here, so it's got to be down below here. Ah, that's why. Hop
Oh.
off. Behold, flower.
Ooh.
That's why it said be wary of behind. Ooh. Hello. How you like black fire? You'll no seem to like it much.
Ooh.
Come to Papa. Goodbye.
Yes.
Ambush ahead. Be wary of right. Yep. Ow. I wasn't wary enough. How you like stick? Stick beats stone every time.
Oh, So what are some of your favorite ice cream toppings?
Okay. Alright. That's a little bit out of nowhere, but,
This has a interesting ending to where you're going with this thought.
okay.
So what are your favorite ice cream toppings?
List a few off to me here. Give me some of yours.
I like, well, not now because of my mouth surgery and whatnot.
I mean, it's not like you can't.
Yeah.
You can't have it, but it's not like you don't like it anymore.
Right. Whenever I go to one of those make your own ice cream places where it's like, push on button, get ice cream of your choice, fill up cup, pay. Like one of those places, I usually get either cookies, some little chocolate chips, some nuts, maybe a little bit of fudge topping. But I'm really into like cookies and ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe sometimes they have like some dried fruit of some kind. Like I'll sprinkle a little bit of that on.
I've never had dried fruit on ice cream.
I've had like dried cranberries on ice cream, and that is pretty good.
That's interesting. I've never had that. I've had that on like salads and stuff. I had never considered it on ice cream.
Because they have Cherry Garcia, which had like bits of cherry in the Ben and Jerry's.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, why not toss in a handful of dried cranberries in my vanilla ice cream? Like, do you ever chop fruit into your ice cream?
I mean, I've had the ice cream with it like pre-chopped and in there, but I can't say I've ever like put it in myself.
Okay. But what about banana splits?
I've had banana splits. I like those. I don't care for peanuts on there, personally. I just feel like it takes away from the ice cream.
Okay.
But I mean, that's a personal thing. My dad loves his peanuts on his ice cream, not mine. Also, not a big fan of cherry, so cherries on my ice cream, also not a thing I like.
Oh. This is the second lead-in that I was just like, oh my god, I just remembered this. My grandmother's favorite ice cream was Cherry Garcia, but she doesn't eat much ice cream these days. So my mom wanted to make homemade Cherry Garcia ice cream. And I'm just like, we don't have... I'm like, okay. Like, what are you talking about? because I'm like, where is this going? She wants to put whole chocolate chips, whole cherries, and vanilla ice cream.
I mean, I don't... Depending on the size of the chocolate chips, I don't see that being too much of a problem.
That is nothing like Cherry Garcia ice cream.
Gotcha now.
And then, because for a point, she kept calling it Jerry Garcia, which the pun or the wordplay in the name is there. She said, "Oh, this is Jerry Debsia ice cream."
Debsia?
And I'm like, her part of her first name.
Hold on. Nox Mirror Helm. Helm fashioned from crystal-looking glass, one among the Eternal City's ritual implements, easily broken and weak against strike attacks. Worn by those committed to high treason, it wards off the intervention of the Greater Will and its vassal fingers. Huh.
Interesting design.
Very.
Especially with the Cycloptean look to it.
Oh, it's not. It's got... Our eyes are right there. It's got two.
Oh, I thought like the hole in the middle was...
Nope, that's a gemstone.
Okay, I was confusing that to be like the pupil of an eye.
No, interesting. It looks neat.
Yeah.
But much like the jellyfish shield, it's got a specific weakness.
Yeah, but her color and just whole cherries, pits and all.
I feel like that's a bad idea because you're gonna break your teeth on those pits if you're not careful.
Right. And she was saying, "Oh, it's Jerry Debsia." I'm like, no, you cannot name that. Like the wordplay does not work.
So you're perfectly fine with shit puns, but if your mom gives you a shit pun, it's bad.
No. Like, adding her name as part of a different reference that totally eliminates the reference that I'm not okay with. Like, it's...
I don't know, man. They both sound like really bad puns, and you love really bad puns.
But you didn't tell me what are some of your favorite ice cream toppings, so I can get to the second stupid thing about my mother.
I'm trying to think. Like, I like chocolate syrup, you know, the stewed strawberries or whatever you want to call them. You know, I like those. You know, I like most of the classic toppings you would get on a ice cream sundae.
Like sprinkles?
I mean, I'm not against sprinkles. Like, I don't hate them, but they're not my first choice. Like, maybe chocolate sprinkles specifically would be good.
Oh,
but, like,
okay.
just the random, different colored ones, not so much.
Okay, because I just found out my mother doesn't like sprinkles.
Yeah, I don't hate them or anything.
No. Not for the reason you... Because they are made with horse hooves and crap like that.
But it's just sugar, which is kind of the reason I don't like it. Well, and like don't care for it. Is it's just solidified sugar and dye.
She loves cotton candy, so I thought, oh, you would like sprinkles. No, they're made with horse hoof and other crap. Where is she getting horse hooves from?
I could not tell you. Like, has she eaten glue? Because she'd be right if it was glue she's talking about.
I've never eaten glue as a child that I can remember.
Yeah, there was always that weird, like, trope of it being a thing, and I've never seen anyone do it.
Like, yeah, I've never seen anybody do it either. But like, why is like some like weird kid eating glue a like elementary trope or elementary school trope?
Yeah, like I remember specifically there was that Powerpuff Girls episode with the paste eater.
Was he a villain?
He became like a glue monster.
Huh. Interesting.
If I remember right, the end of it was him like using his powers to repair broken buildings.
So he was like a mutant forever.
Well, yes, that's the way it. From what I remember, yes. I don't remember if he ever found a way to turn back.
Oh, so was he like human-sized or not?
He was a kid in the Powerpuff Girls classroom.
Oh, so...
And he got really irritated because everyone kept making fun of him for eating paste. But he wouldn't stop eating paste.
But
specifically, I think Buttercup was picking on him a lot, too.
Was he a massive size monster, or was he a human-sized monster?
Oh, he was kaiju. He was
okay.
definitely a kaiju.
Okay, because I thought if he was more human-sized at the end of it, he could return to class and use his powers for good.
As far as I know, he is never able to become human again. I think he was only a one-off episode villain, too.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what other things would I want.
His name was Elmer.
His name was Elmer. Oh, that's right. Now that you say that, yes. I didn't get the joke back then. I get the joke now.
Elmer Glue.
Oh, of course it would be. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to plug in a different set. I knew this was getting low. I kind of figured. Forgot to charge it, though. So give me 1 second to flip over to a different pair of headphones.
Okay.
Alright, I think we're good now.
Okay.
Alright, time to deal with Fat Boy here.
So like,
oh, he got me with the kick.
So like, what is like the biggest humanoid enemy that you know of in Elden or like in the Souls franchise? Like, are there like massive humanoids, or is that only restricted to...
I think it basically is anything that you can backstab. So about the size of what we've been currently fighting.
Okay.
Like, I could whip around back behind him and backstab him if I wanted to.
So there aren't any human bosses that are massive?
I would say no. There's like... I can think of a handful that are human, like, sized, like player character sized.
Mm-hmm.
I can think of those, however, I don't know. Right, there's one around the right side.
Because, like, the Elden Lord was humanoid, right?
I honestly don't know.
Or, like, the final boss in the Elden Ring games, they were humanoid.
Elden Ring games?
I mean, in the Dark Souls games, I'm sorry.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait, hold on, I think we're talking about completely different things right now.
Yeah, we're playing Elden Ring while I'm trying to say Dark Souls, but like the Souls Lord, whatever they're called there, like, they were humanoid, right?
They were humanoid, but generally they were very large. like at least I'm trying to think. Dark Souls 1, he was probably about maybe half again your height or double, right in that area.
Oh, so he could still be backstabbed.
That one could, specifically that one could. And that was literally only because they wanted to make sure that you could beat the game with any build. They made him very easy.
Oh.
Like, if you could parry, he was nothing.
Hmm.
I'm just going to make a run for it, because I don't think they can climb ladders.
So you're saying, like, the final bosses of 2 and 3 are more difficult if you don't have a particular build?
No. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is they found a way to make them difficult, but still beatable that way.
Ah.
Okay, that was close.
Yeah, because, like, when you say it can be beaten with any build...
Yeah.
Just phrasing it that way.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I think they specifically put it. And that was probably before, there was multiple... Oh my god, he could climb.
Oh.
I did not think he could climb.
Oh. Is he too big to climb, you thought?
That's what I thought.
Hello?
You can just die now. Thank you for your time. You are no longer required. But yeah, I would say they made them more difficult in the next couple of games. To the point where, like, if you just put all of your stuff, all of your souls into, like, leveling your vitality, you're probably not gonna win. Not without a lot of patience, I should say.
Ah, okay. Because, like, you could still beat them if you could, like, parry and
specifically
backstab.
I don't know if they did it again in 2, but in 1 they definitely made it so that way you could parry, and that made it super easy to beat the boss in the game. Like, the fact that you could parry him kind of made it like a joke.
Ah.
So as long as you were able to time it, you were good. You never had to worry about it again. Alright, I think it's up here.
And 2 and 3 were also humanoid, or not?
Alright, so here's where I need to ask the question of, are we including DLC as the final boss or not?
I would consider anything after the main game's final boss that... Like, is there more to the game?
Alright, Cinnaboy, get in here. I like the name.
I mean, when you beat the game, is it like...
In the first game, you would automatically start New Game Plus. In 2 and 3, you had the option to stick around in your current game or go forward into the next one. Like, you just have to sit at a bonfire and pick Start Second Journey.
Okay, so the DLC doesn't technically take place after the main game.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say kind of like when you beat the game, like Mewtwo.
Here's what I would say. If we're talking Dark Souls 2, I think the argument is it's an alternate path.
For the ending.
Yes.
Oh.
If we're talking 3, it's a completely separate thing. Like, we're talking a completely separate, like, self-contained, more or less, narrative.
Huh. I'm just going to go with the main game final bosses.
If we're going with the main game final bosses, then I would say yes.
Oh, they're all humanoid.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, they're all essentially humanoid. They're all probably about twice your height. But they cannot be backstabbed.
Oh.
Only the first game boss could be.
Because he's quick to turn around, or...
They're just too big.
Ah.
Like, literally your head comes up to, like, their ass, essentially.
Oh.
So they're too tall. You can't backstab someone if you can't reach the back. With Dark Souls 1, it was about half again your height, so your head was probably coming up to, like, the small of their back. Or I should say, like, maybe the higher part of their back.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so maybe just mid-back. Let's go with that one.
So... do you think the final boss in this will be humanoid?
If past follows prologue, then yes. If it does not, then maybe not. I have an inkling as to who the final boss is, just based on names that have been tossed around. But I don't know for sure.
Like, from what you've heard, or from what the game says?
From what I've heard in the background. Like I said, I haven't listened to much, but I do think I know the name, at least, of the final boss. And it is a name we have already heard.
Do you want to give me a clue who you may be thinking of?
Do you want one?
Yes?
Starts with an M. Elena!
So you think Melania will be the final boss?
Melania.
Melania.
Whether or not that's the same person as Melina, I don't know. That I'm still not sure of. Like I said, it wouldn't be shocking if there's a slight name change to hide identities. Would not shock me. I'd like my souls, thank you. Ow, fire. Fire mean. And it's dead. Goodbye. Alright, cool. It's another one down.
Yes.
And I got a level out of it at this point.
Ooh. So what's going to happen on the next episode of Elden Ring?
Probably still travel up this side of the lake and then start off where we had said on the last session.
Ooh, so more lakeside traveling.
Uh-huh.